Hey everyone, I'm back and welcome to another episode. In today's video, I'm going to be creating a look using these feather decals. So these decals are actually decals that I designed and they're actually available for purchase on my website. So if you have a chance, definitely go on over and check out some of the items that I have to offer. This card comes with several different sizes. It comes with medium, large, and extra large. So the extra large are my favorite because they are specifically made to fit across 2 to 3 nails. So if you like that style, these are going to be a go for you. Now that we've gotten all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and create a look. So it looks like I've already started without myself. And so I'm basically just starting this look off with a white gel base coat. I'll probably add about 3 layers and cure in between just so I can have a nice opaque base before I start any type of designing. Now I'm going in to cut out the decals, and I want to keep the nails simple, so I'm only going to cut 2 decals, but I want to use 1 decal for 2 nails, if that makes any sense. I really like that curved feather, and then I really like the fanned out feather that's next to it. I think I can do something really cool with that one. Anyhow, I ended up cutting out 2 of the smaller decals, and now that I look back on it, I feel like the one that I used for 2 nails, I could have gotten away with cutting out a bigger decal, but I think at the time I was keeping in mind the size of the nails, so that's why I probably chose to go with the smaller decal. But I really don't know. I definitely could have used a larger decal so that it would have filled up more space. Anyhow, I am just cutting those 2 decals out, and then I will throw those in some water, and once they kind of separate from the backing, then we will add them to the nail. So I actually made a mistake at this point, and I ended up putting the 2 finger decal in the water without measuring it against the nail. So the correct way you would want to do this is by figuring out where you want the decal to fall on both nails. Now the way that you do that is by placing it on the nail itself and figuring out where you want that cut to go. So you want to get your placement down before you cut it so that it will line up perfectly when you go to put it on the nail. Since I didn't do that, I had to quickly cut the decal while it was semi-wet and place it on the nail based on the way it was cut. Again, this is not the best way you would want to do this, but again, you got to do what you got to do when you need to do it, right? So at this point, I'm just placing the decals on the nails where I see fit. Now keep in mind that I'm placing them on the gel after they've been cured without wiping off that tacky layer. That tacky layer is actually a friend and will help to make those decals stick. So once the decal is fully dry, it will become like a sticker and stick to whatever is grabbing it. Now, make sure that you're wiping the decal as much as it will allow the water away. If you place the decal on the nail with too much water, the gel will make it bubble. You will be able to see the outline of the decal. Now, I know a lot of people struggle with making that outline invisible because they're not wiping away that water. The secret to making that line outside of the decal invisible is to wipe away that water. Water is to gel as water is to oil. They just don't mix. If you remember this, you will become a decal pro in no time, I promise. Now that the decals are on and in their places, I will then go over the nails with a clear gel base coat. Now, I usually like to do 2 layers as an extra added step of security and to make the nails thicker and more sturdier. 1 coat is okay as well. Anyhow, you want to make sure that you're adding some type of base coat to those nails because this encapsulates the decal so that the nail is not bumpy from the outline of the decal. Once both of those layers are on and cured, I then go in to buff the nail smooth and add a matte top coat to finish them off. Remember when I said I wanted to jazz up one nail? Well, this is a nail, and I think some black rhinestones down the center of the feather will add just the right amount of pop to these nails. I'm just taking a gel brush and placing a strip of gel down the center of the feather for the rhinestones. Now, I haven't added the matte coat to the nails yet, but once the rhinestones have been set in place, and I will then add the matte top coat and then cure everything together. So these are the finished nails, and I really hope you like this video. If you have, don't forget to press the thumbs up button, and remember, if you're interested in these decals, you can find them on our website. I want to thank you again for joining me. Until next time, bye.